Welcome back to YapCam. I'm Evan.
I'm Lauren, and it's fit check time. Hey guys, fit check time. What? Old Navy. Oh my goodness. I have a stain on them. I didn't know that.
Ooh. That means you lose points.
Okay.
There's no points, but you lose them.
I dress to impress.
Fit points.
Yeah.
Oh, Fashion Famous. I love that game.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Roblox?
No. Sorry, guys.
Lame.
Anyways.
Lame.
We got gray sweatpants that I got from Old Navy. Hello Kitty socks. You can't see. Hang on.
Very important.
Hello Kitty socks. That's what I have. I actually got this sweatshirt yesterday. It says New York. I don't know. It's from Target. Converse, and I think just a black shirt.
All right, cool. My shirt's simple. It's The Cure, like one of my favorite bands. We got khaki pants, Nike shoes, and that's all.
Khakis. Do you know that?
Khaki pants?
The commercial? What are you wearing right now, Kevin? Khakis.
Talking about State Farm?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, no, I have heard of that. Well, I'm a big khaki fan, so.
That's valid, that's valid.
Yeah.
Okay.
That concludes our fit check.
Fit check, done.
Today's topic is
Driving.
one of the worst things that's ever been invented, in my opinion.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, because
One of the worst topics ever.
I agree. Oh my God. This is kind of off topic to the driving thing, but last night, me and my sister were talking about this, and literally, like, in the, like, 70s and below, or it was, like, probably mid-80s and below, they used to make items for consumers. Like, they used to have ashtrays in your car.
Yeah.
Like,
whatever
all
happened
this
to
stuff.
ashtrays? No. No, sorry, that's not it.
But no, like, have you seen the fridges from back then?
Like the round ones?
No, just like how big they are, like how much stuff they have. They have roll out like shelves.
Oh, are you talking like
And,
those like
like-
lazy Susans inside too, like where they spin around?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they have like the egg things inside of it. They made stuff for the consumers, and now they just like make stuff that looks like chic or sleek. I don't know what the right word is.
Modern?
Yes, modern.
Yeah.
Or like futuristic. Like
Mhm.
bring back stuff that actually was convenient. Like I don't want a tiny fridge with a touch screen on it. What am I gonna use?
That's real.
What
No,
am I
I
gonna use a
feel you.
touch screen for?
Exactly. Like I don't need a photo of what's in my fridge. I can just open it, you know?
No, literally.
It's stuff like that.
Sorry, that was off topic.
It was important to mention.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
that.
Okay, but topic is driving.
Mhm.
Do you want to start? Well, I started, but do you want to actually like start the?
Dude, the only thing I can think about is all those horrible times driving, and people, just don't use turn signals or whatever. It's the worst. It's the worst feeling ever because it's not something that's like inherently like bad. Like if they don't use their turn signal, they don't use their turn signal and turn to my lane. Like I'm not gonna like get super mad over it, but still, it's just like such a small thing, and it's so easy to do that like makes me mad that people don't do it.
I hate people that don't use turn signals.
Exactly.
It's my number one pet peeve. And I hate people that pass you and don't use a turn signal. Like, the correct way to pass someone is you're supposed to put your turn
Yeah.
signal on.
It's like, and like I said, it's like 1 second. It's not gonna change anything. Like no one's dying from it, but it's just like, it's just about the respect of it.
I have something to confess.
What? What is it?
My left-hand turn signal on the front of my car is out right now. I have to tighten the wires.
So you're the reason why I'm getting mad on the road. No,
It went out
no.
this morning. I'm gonna fix it today, I swear. But
Dude.
that did remind me of that. My turn signal. is
No,
out.
my dad doesn't even use his turn signals, and it's like the most aggravating thing ever. Like it's like unbelievable.
Going off of the turn signal thing, part of the turning thing,
Mhm.
is I hate people that don't know how to turn into a 2-lane road. I don't know if that
Oh,
makes
like where they
sense.
turn to the same lane?
Yes.
Is that what you're
I
talking
hate,
about?
Like the school. You know how if you're turning right, there's a right-hand turn lane, and
Yeah.
if you're turning left, there's left-hand turn lane? Well, whenever I turn left, I will turn into the left-hand turn lane, and the people that are turning right will just stop and let me turn. Like, I'm not going to come into your lane. Like, you
Yeah.
can turn into your own lane. Like, there's 2 lanes for a reason.
Mhm.
And I hate people that don't understand that and don't know how to use it, and then they get mad at you if you turn at the same time as them. Like, if you don't know how to turn into, like, your lane, go back to driving school.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my 2 cents on that.
Sometimes I'll be like turning into other people's lanes,
But
but like, I always
that's
make
what
sure
it-
it's like safe. Like
No,
I'm not,
no.
I'm not like stopping for it or anything. You know,
No,
like I'll
and-
drive with someone.
Yeah, and I'll do it if nobody's coming.
I've never seen that as like an issue though, to be honest.
Really.
Like maybe for you, but like I've never like, it doesn't really make me mad.
Oh,
It just kind of like,
my goodness.
okay.
During rush hour, whenever I've turned left into the school, and like the traffic's busy and there's people turning right into the school, I've gotten honked at so many times.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like when you like, yeah, that one four-way stop or whatever. Not four-way. The lights.
The light up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be turning left into the
Oh.
school, and someone will try to be turning right,
I was
and I'll
thinking somewhere
turn.
else.
I'll turn into my. Oh, what part of the school do you think I
I
was?
don't know
on?
why you're talking about like where we enter and exit the student parking lot.
Oh no! Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say like that makes no sense. Like there's not two lanes, but
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, that would. Yeah. No.
Oh
I'm
no,
talking
but
about-
point is I still turn to that other lane all the time. If
Even
it's
when there's
open,
people coming.
if no one's like directly by me, I'll merge in there. Even though I got merged right anyways.
Yeah.
It's just more comfortable, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I will
Like
admit.
it makes no sense, but it's more comfy.
I will admit if there's nobody coming, and you know how like the driving down it like goes like this or whatever.
Yeah.
I will admit I don't turn my wheel. I just let myself go straight and go
It's just
weave
so much
between the
fun.
two.
It's just so much fun. I do exactly the same thing. It's the best part.
But I do it with. I get to school at like 6:40 in the morning, so nobody's even here. So like, I don't think. And I
Yeah.
don't do it when I'm exiting the school. Or like if there's a lot of people coming. I
Oh
won't
yeah,
do
well
it.
if there's a lot of people, yeah, I break the law a few times when there's no people. Not really. I'm not going to jail, but I'll do some more things. You know,
Mhm.
it just depends on how many people are there.
Yeah.
I've always been wondering something because I saw it online. You know, those like zipper merges, where it's like, I don't know how to say it. It's when traffic's backed up and the lane ends.
Yes.
So like, do you merge early or do you wait till the very end then merge? Because you're supposed to wait till the very end.
Oh girl, I merged as soon as the solid line goes to dotted.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, and like apparently you're supposed to like go to the very end and that's how it's supposed to work and it's more smooth. I don't believe that. I think they're lying.
I merge when I see an opening.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're talking about
Or-
getting on the highway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no, I'm talking about zipper merges.
Yeah, that's
Okay, it's
the
kinda
ramp.
the same-
Ramp
No,
to
no,
get
no.
onto the highway. It like ends.
Well, it's like the same thing, but when there's like traffic, when they close off a lane, it's the exact same thing. Just like they close off a lane, then you merge. So traffic's more backed up. Do you not know what a zipper merge is?
Are you talking about the highway? How they have one lane closed?
No, it's just a general like zipper merging.
Girl, what are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, zipper merges.
I have no idea what you were talking about right now.
Can't
Is
believe
it
we'd have to
spelled?
define this.
Is it spelled?
ZIPPER. Then
Okay.
merge. It's like a real thing. Like it's like a common like not really debate because technically I've been doing it wrong. But I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Lanes closed.
Oh wait, what?
You've never heard of a zipper merge?
No, I thought you were talking about when you're merging onto the highway.
No, I think that's just called a merge. Oops.
What? Oh, it's this road sign?
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of like that. It's just something that's like when it's like a closed off lane.
Yeah, they have that up when it's construction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
So
you're
it-
supposed to. So technically, you're supposed to wait till the very end. You're supposed to go up right before you're about to merge. Stop. Wait. Then like people are supposed to go like one by one.
That
in.
is. That would back up traffic even more.
That's what I think. But like that's how you're technically supposed to do it. You know. That's like the rules
No,
on it.
as soon as I get onto the highway, I merge over so I'm not in that far lane.
That's what I'm thinking. But like I'm also kind of thinking too. Like if you're gonna have to like stop to merge, that's kind of like doing the same thing as doing like a normal zipper merge, right?
Also,
Like there's no really difference. Like it doesn't matter if you do it earlier or later. It's the same thing.
mhm.
So I don't get the need to like drive all the way up.
I feel like this would only be reasonable if it was on a road that was like 25 below. But if you're like on the highway or like on a road that's like 55 miles
Yeah,
an
like
hour,
this like 70 mile per hour, you know.
Yeah, like
highways.
I feel like that'd be a little dangerous.
That's like yeah, because you have to go to those stop every other car, but it's like you're doing the exact same thing just earlier. If you're
Yeah.
not going to the front, like I don't see how that's like a big change.
Yeah,
I don't
and
see-
you're not supposed to stop when you're like merging on the highway.
Exactly.
Like I don't think you're supposed to go like under 50 if there's no construction.
hmm Mr. Moore said he would always go up to the front and stop. I don't know. Do you know Mr. Moore? Either
The
way.
one that left.
Yeah, he would always.
I-
He was like so like serious about it. That's the reason why I'm thinking of it right now.
I
But like,
did.
he was so dead serious about it. That's fair. Point is, still the same point, you know. It's like he was so like adamant about it. I'm like, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, how do they prove that, you know? How do
I
they
don't
know
know.
that going up
I
and
don't-
stopping is quicker?
I don't think I've ever actively seen a zipper merge happen.
You
in
definitely have. Dude, how,
If traffic is like backed up bumper to bumper, you're going 10 miles an hour,
Mhm.
maybe. But like,
are you saying that like you've never seen like anyone like actually do it legitimately, like how it's supposed to?
yes.
'Cause I've never seen that either.
Yeah.
Like where like
no.
everyone actually does what they're supposed to.
Yeah, no, I've never seen that.
Maybe that's why we think it's not working, because we're not actually doing it. Wait, that actually kind of explain that.
But I also, the only like reasonable place for this to be like occur like in our day-to-day lives right now would be the highway. But
I thought you just said slow roads.
well, I'm talking about like where there's construction right
Oh,
now.
you're talking about like, the legitimate zipper merge?
Yes.
Wait.
Like where we would see this, like right now.
So you're just saying that like you should be done how it's normally done?
No.
Wait, what?
I'm saying
What are you saying?
I'm saying the only like place we would see this is on the highway because
I think
that's
that's
where
where they
there's
only have it, really.
because that's where it's on like that's where there's construction happening. But that's like so unsafe. I feel like
Me too. Or how about they just actually work on the roads how they're supposed to? Every single time I go on the road, there's always an issue with something. They can
yeah.
never like direct traffic.
Do you think they're done with the paving?
No. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna take like a week.
They said it was only. They said it was supposed to be done by yesterday.
I know.
It was
It'll
not
never be
done.
done.
It was not.
Listen,
done
I'm not the ones working on the roads out there, but I just know that like whoever's directing it, there's something going wrong. Because every single time there's the I-75, like the main highway, they've been working on that for like
That's a 4-year project.
yeah, I know. So it's 4 years straight of like straight traffic. I don't understand how they can't like figure out alternatives, you know? Like I swear
Well-
there's gotta be like better ways of going about it. I'm not a road director or anything.
Well, there are back roads you can take, but it just takes you a really long
Like
time.
the point, it's still the point. It's just
Well,
like
yeah.
it's so like much, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Could not tell you. But but speaking of the highway, my stomach itches. Anyways, speaking of the highway, how do you feel about driving on the highway?
I love it. It's like the only thing I'll ever do. If there's a chance to take the highway, I'll take the highway every time.
Is it because you get to drive fast?
Yep. Not that I speed, but I just enjoy driving fast. What about you? Do you
When-
like?
Every single time I get on the highway, I find a semi and I get behind it, so it gives me a reason to go 60 or below.
You don't like driving fast? That's the fun of it. That's the fun of driving. That's how.
No.
That's the only reason why I drive.
No, and if
No,
there
that's
is, if there
I
is,
don't believe it. I don't actually mean that. Sorry, keep going.
if there is no semi on the highway, I'll go 70 in the slow lane.
Can't
I'll go
believe
this
that.
yeah.
You're missing out on life. Like that's so much fun. Like, I guess it's not really that much fun. I don't know why I'm talking, but like if you had like your music up, you know,
No,
like,
no,
you're just
yeah.
going
no.
around cars, like that's what I enjoy.
Going around and passing everybody in sight.
Not that I drive fast, but if I were to, I'm sure I'd enjoy that.
hmm I mean, I'm not saying like every time I'll go like 70, but
Like, oh sorry.
oh no, you can go.
I was gonna say I know some people who like will straight up won't take highways.
Oh,
Like they're that like afraid of it, like they'll like only take back roads.
I'm not afraid of it. I just don't like driving fast.
Okay. I guess that's fair. I was trying to say like they're kind of like the same thing, but no, that makes sense.
No, I just don't like driving fast. Like on M15, like if there's nobody behind me, I will go 45.
Dude,
I will go 45.
have you seen those videos? Like, of course you have. In driving school, how they always show those like videos like people who get like almost killed or whatever. Like sometimes I'll be driving, I'll just like randomly think of those, and it's like I'll like stop, like I'll like actually like slow down and just start driving normal. I don't know why they show. That's horrifying, you know. Like why do they even show us that? I mean,
To scare us, I think. I don't know.
there's got to be better ways.
But
Some of those videos are like straight up like, whoa, like I should not be seeing this right now. And they're just showing it casually, you know, like this is what could happen.
Mhm,
It's like
mhm.
I don't know. I mean, I think about it sometimes, and it's like, it really makes me focus in. But other than that, like,
You
It
said
should-
really. It
it
makes
seems
me lock
unnecessary.
in.
I don't know, yeah, sort of, yeah. Like, I'll think of that video where it's like the car got cut completely in half by like a pole, and like I'll just think for a second, I'm like, wait a minute, That's gonna be me in a second. So like I'll slow down.
Have you seen the ones of like it's like they were driving behind a semi and the semi stopped and they like went under it and like get decapitated?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they did not need to like show us that. Like I could I could get like explaining it, but like I don't know. I feel like that's a little too much. Like there's other ways to go about that.
Yeah, I think about that when I drive behind semis all the time. I'm like, what if this happens?
To be fair, I'm
what
not driving like this close to a semi. You know,
no,
I
give like 3 car lengths.
Yeah.
Of distance behind a semi.
I remember.
But that just gives me a reason to go even slower.
Well, one of my teachers told me that for every 10 miles per hour, you want like a car distance.
Yeah.
So like, but 70 miles per hour, you want 7 cars. Like that's a lot of space.
Oh wait, what? No. You should have at least a car's length distance and a car to a car and a half length distance in front of you to the person in front of you. You're supposed to drive to where you can't read their license plate.
Yeah.
But that's like...
But I think that's like, if you're going like 20 miles per hour, like it's a big difference between going 70. Like speed really does matter.
Yeah. You're supposed to go to where you can't read their license plate or to a car and a half distance. But this is bad. But I can never read anybody's license plates unless like I'm on their butt. Or like we're completely stopped.
Dude,
it's the
worst.
Glasses.
It's the worst when the cars have those stickers in the back with like tiny text. I always want to read them. I was doing that in the student parking lot. I forgot whose car it was, but like I was this close to their car just trying to read it. It was like I could hit them right now, but like why would you have a sticker that small? No one's ever gonna read that, you know? Mm-hmm. Like no one on the like, especially if it's like you're driving too close behind me stickers. It's like that just makes me want to drive close behind you because I want to read it. Like it's doing the exact opposite of its job.
Oh my goodness.
They're like doing counterintuitive.
Do you have road rage?
No. Not road rage enough for me to be like slamming on the wheel like mad. Like I'll get like mad in my mind, but I won't like display it. Like you know what I mean? Like I'll just be like, I hate this guy, whatever. But like I won't actually like. I'm not attacking anyone per se. That does not sound good. That does not sound good. I'm not attacking anyone normally, but especially not with driving.
But I mean like road rage is in like if like someone cuts you off, you like are like
It depends if they apologize. That's everything. If they wave their hand out the window or whatever, even if it's like the worst thing imaginable, I'll let it slide. Or like you know what I mean, not let it slide.
No, yeah, I know.
I'll be like okay, whatever. But like if they don't like if someone like cuts me off and like just keeps driving by, like that's so annoying. Like it's unbelievable. All you have to do is just like be like sorry, and it's like it's all fine for me at least. But some people just don't do that, and it's crazy.
Yeah. No, I.
Do you have road rage? Like, it's kind of hard to define because like I get mad, but it's not like aggressive, you know.
Mhm. I don't like get mad because like whenever someone does something, I'm like, oh, like it was a mistake. Like things happen. Like they didn't mean to do it.
Yeah.
So like I never get mad, but sometimes I'll get mad and I'll be like, but I won't like you said, you say it in your mind. Like, I'll be like, oh, like, that wasn't nice. Like, oh, like, why'd you do that?
I don't want my passengers to be mad because I'm mad, you know? Like, that's the worst. It's, like, ruins everyone's mood. Like, I don't do that. That's messed up.
I will drive with some people, and, like, they'll, like, cut me off. Or, like, someone will cut me off or whatever. And I'll be like, oh, like, welcome to my lane. Like, that's what I'll say.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
welcome
oh,
to my lane.
like, come on over, baby.
Yeah.
But, like, that, I'll just, like, be like that. And, like, I won't, like, think anything of it. I'll just, like, make a joke out of it. And then some of, like, the people I drive will be like honk at them, like tailgate him, like blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's like, what do you want me to do?
I'm actually not gonna do that.
Yeah. I don't want to get attacked after this. I don't want them to pull over.
No, you know? Yeah, I'm just like I actually would rather just keep driving to where I'm going.
Yeah, sometimes like I'll accidentally cut someone off, and I'll just pray that they're not like mad at me. Like if I like they'll start like following me home, like and I'll just start getting like horrified.
No, because that's my worst fear. Is like that. Oh, speaking of. I don't really know if this was a cutoff or whatever, but yesterday I drove my mom to Target and a pumpkin patch. She wanted to go, so I drove her.
Yeah.
And I was driving home, and I was on the highway, and I was like, I don't know. Okay, so this is me. This is the front of my car, and then like this is like how much of the front of the car in front of me is. Like I'm like probably up to their
bumper.
No, like my front end is probably right at their like where their driver's side door starts, like their window starts.
Oh yeah.
Like So like
I was thinking of like a different metric. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, like, so if they looked out their window and they looked over, they wouldn't see anyone. But if they, like, leaned a little bit farther back, they would, like, see the front of my car.
Okay.
Anyways, so I'm driving, and we're going around, like, on the highway, and we're going around, like, a curve.
Mhm.
Like, it's not, like, a big curve to where the line goes solid. Like, it's still dotted, but
Yeah.
it veers or whatever. And I'm driving, and this car starts coming over into my lane.
Oh, that's the worst.
And, like, they got so close. I, like, had to drive off, like, onto the
Yeah.
side of the road and, like, hit my brakes or whatever. And my mom flipped out.
Like at the
Absolutely
driver?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
flipped out. She was like, they almost hit us, blah, 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 blah. And she, like, she put her hand, like, up and was, like, hitting the dash. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, my goodness, Mom.
Honestly, that's a fair reaction. If someone did that to me, I'd probably be doing the same.
I don't know. I just kept driving. I was like, I'm going to turn
Well-
my music up.
I always feel like this is a horrible thing to have, but I can never know when to like honk my horn or not.
Me either.
Because like there's been times where it's like I'll almost hit someone, my dad will be like, you should have honked right there. But it's like, I don't know, like maybe they saw me and they were just like backing out a little bit. Like it's so hard to like tell when the right moment is.
And I feel bad using my horn because they say you're only supposed to use it if
Like you're
like-
about to crash.
if it's like a threatening situation, if that makes any sense. Like
Yeah.
a dangerous situation. Like you're not supposed to honk like if you're like mad or like whatever, right?
Obviously,
and
yeah.
I don't like honk when people cut me off. Oh.
But it's like, I always feel like I'm supposed to honk to let them know like I'm there. But like, I could never like time it. Like
Me either. Because when the person did that, I, like, literally, like, waited until, like, I veered off onto the side of the road, like, was back in my lane, and they were, like, farther in front of me, and, like, they realized what they did,
yeah.
and then I honked.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like
was
it's too
like-
late. By the time I honk,
yeah.
they're already like gone. You know.
Like, by the time I honked, and it was, like, it wasn't even, like a I held my hand on, like, the horn. It was, like, a beep.
Yeah. It's like they don't even notice. It's like it's too quiet. They just drive off.
Yeah.
No. That's, dude. I like have the exact same issue.
Yeah, I feel like
They're gone. I can't save that.
I feel like I should take classes in when to honk a horn.
Dude, I almost died one time. Like, okay, this is like dramatic. Actually, I probably would have. I was pulling out, and it's like a curve. You pull out right on the curve. It's in Waterford somewhere, and like both cars are going like 50. Like it's borderline a highway. I don't know what I was doing. I was looking to my right, started pulling out. If it wasn't for someone honking, I would have gotten hit. So like that saved my life. Like I was driving out, like I stopped, look, and then some car like zooms by me. So like I always think that's like, if that person didn't honk, like I would have been like done for, you know. So it's like I always get scared. It's like if I don't honk, I might end up in a situation like that, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like I could hit someone, like they're gone. Like all I need to do is honk. So I get scared about that, you know.
Yeah. Because every single time, like, I think about honking, I, like, go through everything in my mind. I'm like, okay, am I doing this out of anger?
Yeah.
Was this
yeah.
a dangerous enough situation for me to be, like, honking, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like I have to justify it because I feel like I'm being mean when I do it.
You know, a lot of times, like, I'll pull up to, like, let's say a stop sign, and I'll pull up just a little bit more to, like, get, like, closer. But, like, to other cars, that might look like I'm trying to, like, pull out right there. So I always imagine, like, if I'm in the car, like, would I honk at that? Because, like, I know what I'm doing, you know, like, I'm slow. But if someone were to honk at me, like, it makes sense, you know? But, like, I always thought about that, like, what if someone's just trying to, like, get a little closer, you know? Like, I don't want to honk them to be like, I know what I'm doing.
Scooch in there.
Yeah, like, I don't want them to get, like, mad at me, you know? But it's like, I'm just trying to warn you. Like, I don't know.
No, I get that. I feel like it would be a lot easier to understand this if, like, people weren't so, like, malicious when they drove.
Yes.
Because, like,
some people should not be driving, I can tell you that.
yes, because I've gotten honked at for, like, literally nothing at all. Like, speaking of this, I was pulling out of a parking spot, and like you said, like, I don't know if they, like, knew what they were doing or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I was pulling out of a parking spot, and this lady finished backing out. Oh, sorry. Finished backing out. So, like, I'm backing out this way. Like, my butt end is going this way.
Yeah.
And they're, like, parked over here, and their butt end's going that way. So they, like, turned out. And I was backing out. And I, like, started to turn my wheel, and I looked, and I saw them there. So I stopped, and I started going forward, and they honked at me.
Yeah, it's like, what? Like
my taillights weren't on. I was like, girl, my taillights weren't even on.
to be fair, I'd rather them honk at me and, like, warn me, like, if I were to be backing up and, like, hit them, you know?
Yeah.
I think they need to make honking more accepted. I think that's the issue. Like,
Yeah.
maybe not every honking is like an aggressive honk, you know?
Mhm.
Like, maybe if someone just like, I'm here.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
Make
Me and you. We alone need to make honking more acceptable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that'd help a lot, though, for sure.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like the only time I ever use my horn, and this is bad, but you know how like you like double tap it to say like bye to someone?
Oh, yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, like that's the only time I ever use my horn.
You just use it to like, hello.
Yeah, like.
Well, that's good. You're making it more acceptable. You're making it more like normalized.
But like if
to
I
honk.
leave like my mom's house, like I'll do it. If I leave my dad's house, I'll do it. Like.
Yeah.
And they're like outside, like I do it to say bye.
Yeah.
But like I don't like actually use my horn for the purpose.
For what it's meant to be used for.
Yeah.
They need to make it more like normalized.
Yeah.
Normalize honking more. I don't know. that sounds bad though. Either way, I still think that'd help. You know, because it's like always feels like if you honk at something so big, it's like such a big event that's like. I don't know. It scares me.
Mhm. Yeah. Another thing I hate, going back to the 2-lane things, but have you seen 2-lane roundabouts?
Oh no, they're easy.
But I'm talking like Flint 2-lane roundabouts.
Like I've been to like, I don't know what's
Flint?
the difference. What's the difference?
Okay,
Really? Like,
so the 2-lane roundabouts you see here have like the dotted solid line.
Oh yeah.
And the pavement isn't brown; it's like a dark gray, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it has the dotted lines.
Yeah.
Flint,
There's no lines.
no.
What?
It's okay. So it's like the light gray, like you know when you drive on a highway and it'll go to like that, or not like light gray, light brown, like
Yeah.
it'll go to like that light brown color. It's the light brown color, and the lines are completely faded.
Okay, well then that's not really like the roundabout's fault. That's Flint's fault. That's crazy. What do you mean like there's like barely any lines?
No lines.
Dude.
I had to pick my mom's friend up from the airport this weekend, and I was going there, and I got into a 2-lane roundabout, and this car literally went.
Like, went
It
into
was
your
so
lane?
bad. Okay, so there's 2 lanes to go into the roundabout,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
you obviously like there's 2 lanes, so obviously it'd be a 2-lane roundabout, right? So the person turning from the right hand or from the left hand side would merge out into the closest to the circle, right? And then the person on the right would be on the outer side, right?
Yeah.
So this car's coming, and it passes, and the car to my right went before me because they had like they went before me. They like took the outer loop, right?
Yeah.
And then the car that was coming up took the closer loop. So then I turned in behind them, and then the car that took the like that turn before me literally was driving in the middle. So I like when I turned with them, like they were in the middle, so like I had to like slam on my brakes because I was under the impression I had the very far lane, or I had the close lane and they had the far lane, but they had both lanes.
Oh, like you're saying they're like kind of like in both.
Yes, they were in the middle.
Okay.
They had both lanes. So I turned with them under the impression that they were going to take the far lane and I was going to take the close lane. They just took both lanes.
Crazy. I can't even blame them. If the lines are that faded, it's like, what are you supposed to do? Are they that bad? Like.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, like you can't even really be mad.
Okay, I wasn't mad about it, but I was like, I got confused because I thought that it wasn't a 2-lane roundabout at first.
Oh.
I was like, oh shoot, like I messed up. Like I
Yeah.
messed up big time. Like this is not a 2-lane roundabout. Like I probably just cut someone off. Like blah blah
Well,
blah.
it'd probably be safer to do that anyways.
To cut someone off in a roundabout.
Oh, no. Okay, wait, that sounded wrong. Not like that. Like I don't know. Like to assume that'd be one lane would be like, or assume to. Oh my God. To assume that'd be 2 lanes, I feel like would be safer than to assume it'd only be one, like the other person did, right?
Yeah.
So if you assume it's 2 lanes, there's at least another space a car can fit in. If it's one, that's like you're screwing everyone.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. I thought I messed up though. And then I came back around and then I like looked behind me in my mirror and I was just like, no, I'm completely right. Cause there's 2 lanes to exit, like enter and exit. Like
Yeah,
there's
makes
always
sense.
2 lanes. So I was like, okay, so this is a 2-lane roundabout. But when this car I don't know what they were doing, if they were trying to merge lanes in the roundabout, but they took the middle the whole entire time and then went in front of me and took the took the closest. Like, they took the left-hand lane as they were exiting. I was like, if this is a 2-lane roundabout, take the right, exit on the right, and merge into the left.
Wait a minute. Are you sure you didn't drive it wrong?
No.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to think about how roundabouts work. They're this simple. Okay, hold on. We almost need like a drawing. Here.
Okay, hang on. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I'll explain this in a second, but this is what it looks like. Just hang with me.
All
Okay.
right.
So this is the roundabout. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic again. This is the roundabout, right?
Yep.
This is the center of the roundabout. These are the 2 lanes. Like, this is the close lane, this is the far lane, right?
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of lanes here, yeah.
Okay, so I'm entering from here, right?
Yep.
I'm in the right lane. This car is in the left lane, right?
I think you got your rights and lefts mixed up. The right lane should be down here, right?
That's what I said.
Oh, sorry.
The right lane is this one.
Oh, my
The
fault,
line
my fault.
splits it. I was like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Okay.
Oops.
So if I'm entering from the left lane,
Yep.
I would cross traffic and take the close lane. That's where that would take me to. Cuz this car would pull out, the right lane would pull out into the far lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I swear I'm mixing this up. I thought you said that was the close lane, that was the okay.
No.
Okay, it all makes sense. Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
It's starting to make sense.
So they would pull out into this lane. This is the far lane. I would pull out. I would cross traffic and pull out into that lane, right? I guess if you wanted to, you could take this one in this lane, but that you would have to have like nobody coming.
Yeah, like you're not technically supposed to.
Okay. So this car enters, right? They enter, and I'm entering as well, and I cross traffic.
Yep.
And I take the close lane.
Yep.
But this car's in the middle.
Oh, it's
this
in
car
between
is
both
in the
lanes?
middle. Yes, this car is in the middle. And I'm taking this exit.
Yeah, so you're going straight.
Yeah, I'm taking the second exit. So I enter, and I realize that this car's in the middle, and I had to like stop, like I had to like hit my brakes so I like could be behind them, right?
Yeah.
And then this point I'm thinking like, oh, like.
Oh, you thought you were in the other lane or whatever.
No, I thought it was one way, like a 1-lane roundabout.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was like, okay, this is a 1-lane roundabout. I just messed up big time. Like, I hope I did not cut anybody off.
Yeah.
Right? So we get to the exit, and the exit's a 2-lane roundabout, or is a 2-lane exit.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait.
It would make sense for yeah.
Yeah. So this car goes in the middle the whole entire time around this roundabout, and then they cross over into the left lane
so I think
as
they
they're
would
exiting.
have to know then, right?
Yeah, as they were exiting, they take the left lane. So I have to like stop and wait for them to turn into the left lane instead of them just taking the right and being in the right lane the whole time. I have to wait for them to get into my lane and exit.
Okay, I know they're in the wrong or whatever, but look at this road. Like I know it's a demonstration, but that is like impossibly like so many like lanes and like stuff.
It's Flint.
Yeah, how is there not more crashes? Like I almost like.
Have you ever driven in downtown Flint before?
Not often.
Don't.
Dude, look at that road thing. It's just, I believe you.
Well, you might like it. They'd speed a lot. Like
Oh.
the speed limit.
Hey.
The speed limit's 35 there, but if you don't go like 45 or above, you will get hit. They do not go the speed limit there.
I don't know. They need to fix the roads there. That's where road construction's needed, not here. Not for.
You know, a Glass Road by the subway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to fix that road.
They're fixing the wrong roads here. I thought the roads were fine before they changed it. Maybe I'm being a critic.
Okay.
Well, anyways, that concludes our episode.
End of roads. Was that?
That was not it. That was not it.
What was it? Or was
It was
driving?
cars. It was cars to start with.
car-
We kind of messed
Driving?
up. Cars.
Cars. Okay.
Wait, it was driving. I lied.
It was.
It was
okay.
driving.
That's the end of driving.
Yeah.
That's the
for
end of
sure, for sure.
driving.